Now, if you want to glam it up this spring and summer, then pay attention. Today we're checking out occasion wear from Peter Martin.
Yes, indeed, we'll be looking at outfits that can hold their own, whatever the occasion, with stylish and well-cut clothes that will be in your wardrobe for definitely more than one season.
And we're joined by Donald Fadden of the KF Agencies. Good morning, Donald. Tell us a bit about Peter Martin.
Yeah, Peter Martin, it's an English label. We've had it here in this country about 4 years now at this stage. It's one that's developing every season. It's getting stronger and stronger for us. It's geared more towards the occasion wear end of the market. Done, say, from size 10 to 20, and right across the country with a good selection of shops right across the country carrying the label.
OK, well, let's see some of the gear then.
Okay.
Andy Roach is first up. Morning, Andrea.
Yeah, Andrea here, she's wearing a very nice cerise jacket here with the kind of nice bow detail just holding it together in the middle, and then contrast trousers along with it. The fabric in it, it's got a kind of a slub effect in the fabric, almost like, say, a raw silk.
Yeah,
exactly. It's like a raw silk type fabric, and it's been one that we've found has had a very good reaction throughout the shops here in Ireland, so that's why we have it here this morning.
It's very vibrant. These colours seem to be coming through an awful lot more.
Exactly. Like, I mean, people just want something where they stand out, where it's eye-catching, you know, it's not bland by any means. So, as you can see there, it's very flat along Andrea.
Well, it looks like silk, but it's not silk prices. 152 for the jacket, and the trousers is 99.
Exactly, yeah.
Would that trousers crease, Donald?
No, because you see, as you said, it looks like a silk fabric, but it isn't. It's actually a polyester-based fabric. And nowadays, the way that technology has gone in the rag trade, like, I mean, they can do anything almost with polyester, so they can give it, say, as you said, that kind of silk look to it. But
so if you're going to a do, and as the do progresses, you can start to lounge around. You don't have to worry about looking a bit creased and wrinkled.
Exactly.
Well,
it stands up, as I said, to quite a lot of abuse. So.
I used to have a silk suit. It was absolutely gorgeous until you sat down, and then it looked worse than the...
Yeah. Was it pink?
Cerise.
Cerise,
lovely. Eye colour.
Good colour, yeah.
Now, Lausanne is next, and it's a Parisienne chic.
Yeah, Lausanne here, she has a very nice top done with a little kind of polka dot effect, which is actually embroidered into the fabric. Then the shawl that goes along with it, that also has the polka dot effect on it. Then the trousers, they're flat fronted, just with a little bit of elastic at the back, which we find a lot of our customers like. They don't want to have elastic going all the way around in the trouser because it's not always that flattering.
Well, it's horrible because it all puckers all the way across the front, and it just does nothing for anybody.
Whereas this is nice, flat fronted, and then, this, as I said, the stole that goes along with it has the polka dot effect on it as well, just to tie it all in. If they want, they can get the whole outfit as well in black, trimmed with white, but we felt just to show it here on TV, we'd use the navy because it's quite effective.
As a woman, Laura, you have to be careful about wearing an outfit like that. I mean, I know it's lovely and floaty and all the rest of it, and when you're built like Lausanne, that's lovely, it hangs beautifully, but I mean, if you were the wrong shape, could this be a fashion disaster?
No, not really, because two of the main areas where you would I think a lot of women feel uncomfortable would be certainly the tummy area. Certainly with age and after, say, various pregnancies and stuff, that would be an area. But that, if you look at where that ruching is, it's below the waist, but you still have the 2 tiers of fabric to maybe disguise a tiny pot belly, but then you have the flat front, so you come back in. You know what I mean?
So it could help with the camouflage then?
Yeah, it would camouflage.
All right, let's have a look at the prices. The trousers are 115, the top is 145.
Yeah, well, the reason for that, Mark, as I said, it's because of the embroidery that's actually done. It's not just like printed polka dot. It's actually embroidered into the fabric, and, you know, as they say, you pay for what you get. There is a lot of detail in it.
You can see that, it's not just white, it's navy polka dot as well.
Exactly, yeah.
Of course, that top would work. You could wear that with a pair of jeans or something as well. By the way, the wrap, navy and white as well, is €90. Yeah. Which seems like a lot of money for rather a little fabric, but I suppose, again, it's got the same
It's a lot of work in it, and if you want something to stand out, if you want something very simple, well, this isn't for you then, but if you want something with a lot of detail in the fabric and a lot of work in it, then this is what you go for.
OK. Now, Naomi's next. This is Tropical Beauty.
Yeah. Well, Tropical Beauty here, what we have here is just very much an abstract print. Again, no more than the cerise jacket that Andrea was wearing. It's very much to stand out from the crowd. It's a eye catcher, as you can see, and it just sits very, very nicely.
I think this is the second time we've had Naomi on, I think. Isn't it in pink this week, isn't it? And it just goes to show you, literally, I mean, that's usually a complete
I was going to say, for a
hair.
redhead, would a lot of redheads would avoid something like that.
They just walk straight past it, because they've been told all their life, don't wear green and don't wear pink. But I mean, just goes to show you can. I mean, it's both colours in that dress. She's wearing like stunning green jewellery. I think this year it's going to be about experimenting with colour and stuff. There's a lot of colour coming through.
She's 7 feet tall, so she can wear anything she likes.
She is that.
The other nice thing about it as well is the decal, as you can see on the hem of it, done with these kind of frills here, and it's kind of asymmetric, which is very much a look that's in at the moment. Nobody just wants it bland, straight across hem.
But it's very flattering for the calves as well.
Very, very flattering indeed, yeah. And then, of course, you have the little kind of feather boa to go along with it. And the jewellery as well, which comes from Bobble in town, it just sets it all up perfectly, so...
Okay,
nice.
I slightly exaggerated there. Naomi's not 7 feet tall. She's 6'9", actually. Multi-print dress, €230. Which, I suppose, for a conversation stopper, which that would be, that's big money well spent.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would even spend more for a conversation stopper, and as you say, that one there, €230.
Spend more and wear less strong.
Exactly,
That's it.
correct.
Always.
Andrea's next. Oh no, this is very sort of old-fashioned
Nice.
glamour, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay, well, what we have here is what we call the stitched down satin ribbon, contrasted against the black on the halter neck, and just a little bit of corsage just right in the middle of it. It also comes in tone-on-tone, pink with pink.
Oh, does
but
it?
here, it's very, very effective, the black and white, so...
That's like something that Joan Crawford or somebody from that era of Hollywood would wear, isn't it?
Correct,
It
yeah,
is.
it's just
Timeless
very,
look.
very eye-catching again, just beautiful, the whole halter neck effect, and then just worn with a pair of plain black
Are these the
trousers.
same trousers from before?
Exactly, it's also the silk slub type fabric just worn against this here. You can get them then in a kind of a baby pink to go with the other colour away in it, which is the tone-on-tone
okay.
pink, which is very nice as well.
Okay, Andrea, thank you very much.
That's 180.
180. Oh yeah, sorry, price for that 180, and the trousers again €99.
Nice though, I'd say you get a lot of wear out of that top.
Yeah, very effective. As you said again, it's an eye catcher again. That's what we're trying to do here. It's not basic pieces that you're not going to, pardon my French, you're not going to be kind of pushing a shopping trolley in the local supermarket with this. It's geared for the occasion. It's something to catch the eye, and it
Unless
very
you're, what we
effectively
talked
does
about
that.
earlier on Desperate Housewives, unless you're a Desperate Housewives, shopping trolley with 3 kids behind you go
I
mad.
tell you, there's a few very stylish ladies pushing trolleys around Super Quinn and something, I have to say.
is that right?
This is it, yeah.
Come out, Lizanna, before he drops himself out any further.
My wife being one of them.
Okay, what we have here,
This is called Classy Lady.
classy lady, yeah.
Pink asymmetrical top, which is like a zigzag cut basically on the top, isn't it? What, is that what they call it?
Yeah, it's not going back.
Asymmetric, yeah, the top going one way and the skirt going the other way. It's a linen-based fabric. Again, it's done in a couple
is
of
it?
colours. Yeah, so it's a natural.
Nice,
It's basically a natural. It's a natural-based fabric. There is a little bit of a mix in it of polyester going through it. But this one will crease, of course, because of the linen in it. But that's the effect. And like, I mean, if you buy linen, you expect that, and people have no problem with it.
So how would you actually, would you have to get that dry cleaned? How would you actually
Well,
care for
we
that?
would recommend dry cleaning. For any garments that we sell that are that have a lining on
Okay.
the base, we would always recommend dry cleaning.
Because I'd imagine, I mean, I know I have a lot of crinkle clothes because I hate ironing basically, and I think they look much nicer. But when you actually have something... Listen, I start fashion trends to avoid housework all the time, believe me.
Okay.
But I really would be very concerned about if I bought that, how you would actually take care of it.
An advert there, and
It's
that's
just purely because of the lining in it. That's why we would recommend dry cleaning. It's just the hassle of putting a lined garment into a washing machine yourself and taking it out and
Okay.
trying to sort it out. But the creasing
know.
end of it, it's going to crease, and actually that's the beauty of linen. Like, I mean, yeah.
235 for the skirt and 166 for the top.
That's because, Mark, it is a natural-based fabric. The linen does
Well,
push
if
up
we
the
were
price slightly, yeah.
displaying a garment in equivalent linen in that, I think you could probably add at least 100 to each of those prices, couldn't
Possibly,
you? So,
yeah, you
I mean, you have the
could,
effect for considerably less than the normal price.
Now, I should say as well, it's also done in plain white or in black. But again, for spring, I think this is very, very effective. The colour.
That'd be nice, the white for the summer.
Very, very
I could
nice.
see myself now in flip-flops in the white now, don't.
Right.
Not
Okay.
ironing anything, driving up and down to the dry cleaners, happy as Larry.
With a fag hanging out of her mouth.
Shades on, Desperate Housewives, here we go.
All right, final one up is Naomi, and it's a desert island girl. Oh, some more floaty stuff.
Okay, what we have here is a Devore-based fabric. Again, done with these kind of frill effect across on the skirt part of the dress. And it's a little bit, it's not a straight across hem, it's a little bit kind of done on an asymmetric type look.
Cut on the bias, isn't it?
Cut on the bias, yeah. So it does look very, very flattering on Naomi.
That colour, what would you call that?
Champagne.
It's a kind of a champagne-based fabric, yeah.
And also a great tip for anyone who's going to be pregnant this summer. eyes cut dresses go up as you expand, so you can wear them for quite a long time. And then
I'll remember that one.
no, it's true. It is true. So for anyone who has a big, say, party or wedding or whatever in the summer, that might be the type of dress to go for.
Exactly.
Donald, thank you very much.
No problem.
Cheers. Those are available in stockers all over the country.
All over the country. The best thing to do, if there's anything that catches your eye and you want to know where it is, just telephone the number that comes up on the screen and we'll try and advise you where to go to.
Okay. Thank you very much, Donald Fadden. Thank you, Naomi.
Thanks. Now, if you'd like fashion tips to keep you looking fabulous, send it to your mobile, then text the word fashion to 53131. Text costs 30 cents per message received.
Now, the two winners of the weekend away in the Cabin Crystal Hotel are Pat Foster from Palmerston and Rachel Gallagher from Selbridge. And the winner of this morning's choreo competition is David Corrigan. While the 10 runners-up are Mary Kelly, Rose Coogan, Nolene Coogan, Patrick Kelly, Thomas Ford, Anita Campbell, Sandra Mulder, Sinead Quinn, Jeanette McAllister and Frank Condra, I think it is. Now, I think that's about it. Just before we go, there's a few bits and pieces that we need to do. I'm getting married tomorrow. Will you say hello to my fiancé, Padraig Powell? Thank you. That's Pauline Reid, and it's in Ballyfermot. I think the weather is going to be pretty good tomorrow.
I think it is, no rain.
So, lucky for you. Somebody else asked us, here's a tip. I'm going to ask the domestic goddess here beside me about this and see how she does. She's sweating already.
I hope it's not a bit of learning.
This person bought a new washing machine. When they took the sticker off, it left gluey bits behind. Any tips on how to get it off?
Do you have a husband? Is there a point to this?
I suspect anything with a spirit base, white spirit, possibly even nail varnish removed.
Is this kind of pull here, your new washing machine kind of sticker? I've never seen a sticker on a washing machine. I hope it wasn't the instructions you pulled off.
We'll see you tomorrow. No, we won't. It's Friday. We'll see you on Monday. Have a good weekend. Thanks for your company. Bye.
Bye.